welcome back to a brand new Marvel Spider-Man 2 informational video. And in today's video, there is a slight chance that we're going to be talking about how Marvel Spider-Man 2 may or probably might not have its own DLC. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to go and hit that like button down below, hit the subscribe button down below. You guys squashed the like goal yesterday. So I'm going to see you guys a goal of 10 likes for today. Let's see if we can hit 10 likes on today's video. And without a doubt, let's go ahead and get right into it. So this article comes from Game Rant, and it says, the gameplay reveal for Marvel Spider-Man 2 at this year's PlayStation Showcase gave fans a lot to unpack about the game, such as how Peter Parker and Miles Morales would play as distinguishable Spider-Man, how the lizard nestles into the narrative, and how the symbiote is beginning to affect Peter's behavior. It would not be long, however, until fans got to hear more about Marvel Spider-Man 2 at Summer Game Fest, along with a full reveal of what Venom will look like. And the reason why Venom was revealed via concept art seems obvious now that the sequel is in its full marketing swing this summer. Following Summer Game Fest, it was not long after before a PlayStation blog post for Marvel Spider-Man 2 was published that gave a breakdown of each edition available. This offered a look at the game's key art, a slew of edition exclusive and early suit cosmetics, and a statue that commemorates its collector's edition. These details were all fantastic to finally have, and pre-orders have since gone live for players to choose whichever edition they please, besides the collector's edition having sold out within minutes. Rather, there is one glaring omission that is noticeable between Marvel Spider-Man and Marvel Spider-Man 2's editions that might determine the sequel will not have its own DLC. Now, it's obviously something that they did, a while back with the City Never Sleeps DLC and how big that was, but seeing as that it may or may not have its DLC, we have to find out because the game is not out yet, and we might get a DLC, because my speculation is that they're going to do DLC for November. I think they did one for October with Black Cat, if I'm not mistaken. I think they did the Heist in November, they did Turf Wars in December, and they ended it off with Silver Lining in January, I'm pretty sure. Something down in the comment section below. But following that, it says Marvel Spider-Man 2 is already disassociating from its previous marketing choices in a few ways, most prominently by the collector's edition, with the 19-inch statue already fully unveiled for fans to see, featuring both Spider-Men battling Venom. Further, fans will also notice that throughout its digital deluxe and collector's editions, that there is no mention of post-launch DLCs included. Which you guys already know of. They usually don't start up the DLCs until probably post-game, maybe, because they did that with Marvel Spider-Man when that came out. They did the Heist in November, so it seems like it's going to be probably late fall whenever they release DLCs, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. But following that, it says Marvel Spider-Man's The City Never Sleeps DLC featured 3 post-launch chapters with their own catalogs of suits and featured gripping stories with Black Cat, Silver Sable, Yuri Watanabe, and Hammerhead at their helm. Fewer details were known about the DLC actually contained at the time that it was announced, though pre-release marketing explicitly advertised them for players so that they were better informed about which edition they should choose to pre-order. Now, as you guys know, they did this with the advertising for the DLCs. A lot of people got the season pass and they got all the DLCs. Now, with this coming out, you guys already know for a fact that they were going to choose which edition they were going to pre-order because one of them came with DLCs, and all the DLCs are based off of comics that happen based on the video game. So that honestly makes sense, and that's way better information there. But seeing as that we have no information, it doesn't make no sense. But following that says, of course, Marvel Spider-Man 2 not marketing its own DLC yet doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't any DLC planned for some point in the future, but it does mean that there aren't any post-launch chapters to anticipate at the moment. It's entirely plausible that Insomniac has its hands full with the sequel's base game, let alone its other Marvel outing, which is Marvel's Wolverine. And instead of plans to work on a DLC separately once Marvel Spider-Man 2 has gone gold and shipped. Now, as you guys know, at this point, the game has to go gold. If at this point, by the time it comes out, it probably has already gone gold, because by the time this video comes out, it should already be gone gold, I'm pretty sure. If you guys know what going gold means, that means that they got a chance to play early. The game has already gone gold. So with the DLCs coming out, they should work on a separate DLC because they are busy working on Marvel's Wolverine as well. So that would be great if they, like, just imagine that, like, if the game goes gold before the release. It's like that final stamp of approval, and that's pretty much just graduation, really. But following that says, it's still unfortunate, though, since having DLC to look forward to was a great incentive to pre-order a certain edition of Marvel Spider-Man, and immediately gave fans something to look forward to after they had wrapped their time on the base game's contents. Now that pre-orders are already out there, the opportunity has passed to bundle their potential DLC with its special editions, as Marvel Spider-Man did. Now, seeing as that there might or may not be a DLC would be great to look forward to, because a lot of people did that with Marvel Spider-Man 2018. So obviously with that, like, my guess for a fact, like, this is why I'm thinking they could do it similar to what they did with the remaster in the Game of the Year edition, which is they gave us all the DLCs without us having to pay. So I feel like that would be a great opportunity for us to just have all the DLCs now, which would honestly make no sense. But following that, it says, on the other hand, Marvel Spider-Man 2 could be so large that it encompasses as much or more content than Marvel Spider-Man Remastered has, and no reason for a post-launch DLC, since all planned content made it to the base game. Otherwise, DLC plans could be announced before the game launches this October, or not at all. But only time will tell, as more information is eventually shared. Now, see, look, we do not know right there if there's going to be any DLC with the game, because obviously, as you guys know, we did see Yuri Watanabe's Wraith in the game. We did see that Black Cat came back, you know. So there's a chance that we are getting a bonus DLC with Black Cat, and I'm pretty sure it's a bonus DLC, but then again, that wouldn't make any sense because Wraith is now a part of the main storyline. So I don't know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys think that we're going to be getting DLC post-game, or do you guys think that we're going to get a little bit of a DLC teaser towards the end of the trailer, or some DLC quests, because they did Black Cat for a DLC quest in Marvel Spider-Man. So I feel like they could do that with another villain. But without a doubt, it's been your boy Phoenix, and I'll see you guys later in a spectacular, Spidey, webtastic banger.